What's up guys, and welcome back to the second part in the Inscription Kaycee's mod series. Today we'll be completing the second challenge level, and unfortunately I didn't get to use the two cards we unlocked in the last episode, but maybe next episode we'll be able to find them. For challenge level 2 we need 15 points, and the modifier we got last time gives us exactly 15 points, so I'll be doing that one. And all this modifier does is just make it so boss battles are totem battles, which isn't too difficult to deal with. Beginning the run, here's our starter deck, the basic one, and our two pelts. And of course the first spot we go to is the trader spot, and I decided to get the mantis and the wolf because I want to combine the wolf again and then put the mantis sigil on it, kind of like last time. So I put the mantis sigil on the wolf. So it's already a pretty good card, but if I can combine them, it'll become really good. So here we get into our first fight, and I tried to edit it down a little bit less, so I show a little bit more in these fights. If you like it better the other way, leave a comment. Right there I got the adder, which will come in clutch later, and I get a totem. Looks like I got the many lives one right there, which means I can sacrifice as many times as I want. Here's just me showing off the wolf. I just get a ton of overkill, which is pretty good. I decide I want to go for the sacrifice, and I go here, and I want to get as many bone cards as well because I like having like more options for placing cards. I put the adder on the bullfrog to make it a little bit less useless of a card. Here I think I'm just holding off until I can place my wolf card, and then once I do, it's basically over from then. He even conceded, but I wanted the overkill, so. Right here I get the beehive, which ends up being a pretty funny card that I use later in the run. I grab the unkillable sigil, or at least the totem, and then I get the snake one, the snake head, but I put it on the many lives one instead. And then we enter our first fight. Or first boss, I mean. So he has the push totem for all of his canine cards. Honestly, like, all the bosses ended up being super easy, so it didn't really matter what totems they had. Didn't really change it that much. I didn't place down my super good wolf because it would have just gotten killed in his next turn. So that's why I just placed the basic wolf down. I'll just end the first phase right there. See, they just got turned to gold cards. And if I had that, my really good card get killed, then wouldn't be too good, so. But then I place it down, and I kill off both of those cards. And then kill off the pack mill, and I basically just win. So super easy. Oh, and I place a ton of cards down, which gives me a lot of overkill. And that is that fight. Pretty quick. I get my get card. I love my get card. And you can't really see it, but there's a totem in the top left, and I want to get to that totem so I can switch the totem I have on from many lives to unkillable. Also, I just sacrificed my stoat, and I think I got a cockroach from that card placement. I didn't really see. I think it was a cockroach though. Place my bullfrog, I place my wolf, and then that's kind of it. That's the fight. Right there is the totem, so I'm gonna go up to it. Grab some golden pelts. I would have gotten a knife, but I'm full on items, so I couldn't get a knife. And then this is where I put the snake on the unkillable. And the reason this is so good is because my Gek is considered like one of those snake cards. Or it's not a snake, I think it's like amphibian, but it's considered one of those amphibian cards, so I don't have to put the unkillable sigil on it. It will just come with the unkillable sigil. And then I can put other sigils on it, which will make it way better. So my get card becomes pretty good. And then I'm trying to go for the pelts at the top right. I get a rattler, and then I sacrifice my cockroach onto the beehive. And the beehive becomes a really goofy card. I might show it off in this fight. Yeah, this is where I kind of show it off. It's because, so the sigil on the beehive, when it gets hit, it releases a bee, right? And then those bees have the unkillable sigil. But then when the beehive dies, I think it, oh, hold on, I think it shows it. Right here, you see the beehive die, I get another bee and the beehive, so I have infinite bees, and I have like just a ton of bees in my inventory and beehives, and so if I get the beehive card, like, I'm basically winning because I have like infinite bees. I can't die. I grabbed the magpie, and then I did not see what I got there, but those cards didn't end up doing anything. The totem one, I just put the same totem on. I end up getting a pack rat. And I actually have a ton of cards in my deck right now, and so I want to get rid of a lot of them. So this is the next fight. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure it's super easy. And with the pack rat, you can get an item if you place it down. So I just placed it down and got some bones right there. And this fight is super easy. And because that wolf has that bifurcated strike, or I think that's what it's called, it can attack from either side. And so when he places those like shark buckets, it doesn't actually end up hitting it. So I place the card down and win. That's it. Let's see, what do I get here? I think I get the Gek, yeah, because the more Gek cards you have, the better chance of pulling a Gek. I'm trying to go for the sacrifice, and I want to fail this. I accidentally end up passing it, which is not what I want, but I actually ended up getting not too bad of a card. A cat that has the magpie sigil, which lets me look through my whole deck. So I kill off the magpie and put it on my Gek. It was pretty good. And then this fight ends up being really easy as well. But once I start getting the other starter decks, I think the challenge, or at least this series, would become more interesting. Because right now, it's like, once I get 2 wolves and like a mantis, it's like, that's it. Or even just 2 wolves and combine them, like, super easy. Here, I purposely failed it, because I did not, I actually thought I lost, but, or I thought I didn't pass, but I failed it. There's the wolves, I combined it, so now it's an absolute beast. Going to the next fight. Again, these fights are super easy, they're kind of just like the same thing. Because like, once I get down, what do I get? I got a frozen opossum from that. But once I get down my wolf, it's like game over, you know? This actually got a little close. But with those infinite bees, like, it's so broken. Because I just have like, I don't have to worry about pulling squirrels when I have bees that are basically the squirrels. Then I get my wolf card and that's it. I'm just trying to get as much overkill. It really doesn't matter. Because I don't think I even spend anymore. Here, I know I don't have more than 5, or at least I'm not likely to pull it over 5 bones, so I purposely fail. Here, I sacrifice the pack rat onto the Gek. So now whenever I place the Gek, it'll give me an item. Because the Gek is infinite, I can get infinite items. So right here, I just get like good items. So I got 2 scissors right there. And then I just went off the battle. And I actually never ended up using any of the items just because my deck was so broken. I'm just seeing how to fail this. Did ended up failing, which is good. I want as little cards as possible. And then here I tried to kill off the Douse, but did not work. So now he just has 6 health. Got another pack rat. And we're on to the next boss. Again, if you've been paying attention, you should know how this fight's gonna go. I place down my wolf card, and that's it. But I do actually want some pelts first. I need at least 1 pelt, 2 pelts to be safe. So I just decided to kill off a few cards before placing my wolf. And this deck is just so broken. Like with the unkillable Gex, and they have the Magpie Sigil. Like once I get that card, I can get any card in my deck. It's just so broken. So I kill off 2, so I get 2 pelts. I'm gonna get a 3rd one because he gives you 1 pelt. And then I just get rid of 3 cards. And that's it. I try to get overkill when it literally doesn't matter because I'm going into the final boss. So that's that. Here, what do I get? I think I get the Mole Man. Because I'd rather be able to like get bad cards and then hopefully get a Mole Man so I can defend. This is my final deck. I sacrificed the pack rat for the coyote, which didn't really do much, just to get rid of a card. And here we are into the final boss. Again, see, you notice that these totems on these boss battles like have almost no effect. It's because my deck is so strong that once I get my wolf down, I win. So if I had a weaker deck, it would be more of a problem. But right now, it's super easy. And so literally watch this. I place down my wolf card, and he's dead. There's nothing he can do. Get rid of his first phase, and I don't even have to place anything. I just ring the bell. He's dead again. Takes a picture of the moon, and I could probably maybe survive, but I placed other cards because he does do the moon does 1 damage per turn, and so my wolf would eventually die. That's that. That's the whole run. Basically, you get that wolf card and you win. That is all the stats. Whatever. This is the lore. If you want to read that, you can. And this is the new card. I can't remember exactly what this card does, but I think it's like copies, or it's like, I don't know. We'll find out. I can't remember what that card does. And then that's this new starter deck and a new challenge. Here I'll show them off. But yeah, that's about it. And if you guys enjoyed, do all the good things, like leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. And if you have any ideas for how we should edit these videos differently, leave it below. Like if you want me to not do the voiceover, then that's cool. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one. See ya.